Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. My name's Hannah and on this channel I post a lot of anti-MLM content. Linked right here for you is my big anti-MLM playlist. Every video on this topic I've ever created can be found there. Very bingeable, and if you do like this kind of content, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, maybe liking this video. Those things really help to support my channel and I appreciate you so much for doing that. For today, I'm bringing you another MLM top fails. These are photos, videos, Instagram lives, reels, TikTok, pretty much anything that you come across on social media that an MLM rep has posted, and we showcase them here in these videos for means of discussion and for debunking a lot of the things that they're saying. And with that being said, I do rely on viewers to send me the content for these videos. Everything that I feature in here has been sent to me. So if you do come across something on social media out in the wild that you think would be a great fit for this kind of video, don't hesitate to send it my way. The instructions for how to do that are in the description box of every video. So with that, I think that's all the intro stuff. Let's get into some crazy things that I have to show you today. I'm already laughing about it. Truly ridiculous. Let's get into it. The first clip I have for you, this is a video that was posted to Facebook by an iGenius rep. This is a classic clip of somebody who is stuck in an MLM misrepresenting what they're actually involved in. They're trying to compare it to more legitimate things to make us feel like what they're involved in is legitimate.
I wanted to come on here because I've been getting an influx of messages from you guys asking about how does my social media tie into what I do. So I wanted to go over exactly what is affiliate marketing and answer all your questions for you guys. So affiliate marketing is using your social media to promote a product or a service and getting commissions based off of successful sales, right? A big example of this is, have you ever been on TikTok and saw those Amazon must-have videos, right? Okay, cool. So pretty much if someone is posting a product, people see it on social media, they go to the link in their bio, and then they buy it. And guess what? They make commissions off that. That is the easiest way to explain what affiliate marketing is.
Correct. Everything she said so far is 100% correct. That is what affiliate marketing is. But what she's about to do is compare it to MLMs, and this is where things derail. I have a feeling that whatever she's about to say next is not going to be correct.
Things I noticed when you're becoming a brand ambassador / influencer or even an Amazon affiliate is typically you need sort of a larger following. You have to pay for things like marketing, advertising. With some companies, you have to hold inventory. I know with Amazon, you have to go out and figure out what products you're going to sell. So that in itself sort of sucks. And it makes it, for the typical person like me and you, it makes it really hard to get started with no experience or guidance and to even pull a decent paycheck, right?
She just said that in order to be an influencer or a brand ambassador, you have to have three things. Number one, a large following. Number two, you have to pay for marketing and advertising. And number three, you have to hold inventory, none of which are true. So let's go one by one. The first thing, you can be an influencer without a large following. You're probably just not going to make as much money off of those brand deals because the smaller your following, the less people you're going to technically be advertising to and the less money those brands are willing to pay. Here's an approximate guideline that I got from the website called Influencer Marketing Hub. Brands will still pay nano and micro influencers, but the compensation is going to be correlated to the size of their followings. Because what the brand is paying for with an influencer is they're paying for the number of eyes that are going to be on their product. Someone with 1,000 followers is not going to be paid as much as someone with 100,000 followers. But it's not true that you can't get a brand deal if you have a smaller following. You don't have to have hundreds of thousands or millions of followers to be an influencer. You just fall into those lower tiers. Secondly, she said that you have to, quote, pay for marketing and advertising. I am so confused. What is she talking about? This is 100% false. To date, I've gotten brand deals with 8 different brands, and not one of those times did I have to spend a dime on whatever marketing and advertising is in order to get those brand deals. Maybe what she's thinking of here is if you are an influencer and you've hired a manager or an agent to go out there and pitch you to brands and say, hey, I have this person with this big of a following and this engagement rate. They're really interested in your brand. Would you be willing to work with them? That's kind of what an agent or a manager would do. And I guess in that case, yeah, you would be paying them for marketing and advertising you to brands. But I just want to make it clear that that's not something you have to have. I've never had to pay a brand any amount of money to work with them. And every brand deal I've ever gotten is because they came to me through email. She's making it seem like you have to shell out all this money to get brand deals, and that's just not true. Maybe if you choose to hire someone to coordinate that for you, then you would be paying money, but it's not necessary necessary by any means. Third and finally, she said that you have to stock inventory? Girl, what are you talking about? No person who gets a brand sponsorship has to buy that brand's products and stock it and hold on to it as inventory and sell it themselves. That is not a thing, okay? Only people in MLMs do that. She mentioned specifically the Amazon affiliate program. She said with some companies you have to hold inventory. Like I know with Amazon, you have to go out and figure out what you're going to sell. And just prior to that, she used the term Amazon affiliate. And so what I think is happening here is she's confusing Amazon affiliate with being an Amazon seller. Two completely different things. If you are an Amazon affiliate, this means that you've applied to the affiliate program. And if you're accepted into that program, now you have your own unique links to anything on Amazon. You have your unique link that you can send to people, you can post it, you can give it out, and if anybody shops through your link, then you get a very small commission from it. And that is affiliate marketing. That's like me saying, hey, I love this lip gloss. I have it in 3 different colors. I wear it in every single video. It's super shiny. I love the way it feels. Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Here's my Amazon link. If you use it and buy it, I will get a small commission. And here's a secret for you that becoming an Amazon affiliate is so easy. It's so easy. If you have a publicly available Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or Twitch account with at least 500 organic followers, there is a very good chance that you will be approved for this program if you apply. So again, you don't have to be this big shot influencer with hundreds of thousands of followers to become an Amazon affiliate. If you're watching this video right now and you have a public social media platform with more than 500 followers, go sign up for Amazon affiliate. Get your own unique links for literally anything on the platform and earn a small commission. I was shocked at how easy it was to apply and how quickly I was accepted into that. And here's the thing, you don't carry any inventory. That's not a thing. I don't have 10 of these lip glosses hanging around and I only get a commission if I sell it to somebody and I ship it to them. No, I give you my link and if you shop it, I make like 10 cents or whatever it is. Like I said, very small commission. But being an Amazon affiliate is a lot different than being an Amazon seller, which I think is where she's getting confused here, because if you are an Amazon seller, this means that you're paying Amazon a monthly fee to use their platform to sell your products through. It's very similar to the way that you would use Poshmark or Etsy, like you are a small business owner or you have something to sell and you're paying Amazon to be able to gain access to their platform and to their search engine. For example, I have this toy organizer saved on my Amazon wish list for when my baby gets older and we need somewhere to store all of her toys. I thought this was a really cool design. I'm gonna save it for however many months until I need it. And I found this organizer by typing in toy organizer into the Amazon search bar. But you'll notice on the listing, it says ships from Awesome Direct, sold by Awesome Direct. And if you click on that, it takes you to the seller's profile page. This is what it means to be an Amazon seller. Most of what you buy on Amazon is not coming from Amazon. It's coming from third-party sellers who are using the Amazon platform to sell their product through. So in this case, if you are an Amazon seller, obviously you're gonna hold inventory. And maybe that's where she's getting confused here, because she's saying the words Amazon affiliate, but what she's describing is not the affiliate program at all. Point being, this girl has absolutely no idea what she's talking about when it comes to actual influencing or being a real brand ambassador. She has experience being in an MLM company, and she's trying unsuccessfully to compare it to more legitimate ways of making money through brands.
So I actually decided to do things a little bit differently. So if you guys know me at all from my personal life, I have tried everything from e-commerce, dropshipping. I've tried Amazon affiliate. I have tried literally anything under the sun.
Did you try Amazon affiliate? Because you don't seem to know what Amazon affiliate actually is.
And when I decided to actually partner with this company, that I looked at this company for 2 full years. And when I finally decided to give it a go, guys, I get one-on-one mentorship, I get training, I get coaching on how to actually grow my social media, how to run a successful business. And it's possible for the average person like you and me. Like, for example, one of my mentors started at the beginning of COVID with I think 30 followers, and it is now over 200,000 on TikTok. Like, literally grew that himself. Promoting another program, you know what I mean? And the thing is that's not actually a very good business model. Besides all of that, we actually get super awesome lifestyle benefits. So I get up to 65% off car rentals, cruises, hotels, flights, everything involving travel. So that is definitely an added bonus. And I'm not done there. Besides the normal things like being a business owner where you get certain write-offs, the thing is with this is, as I mentioned before, I don't actually have to pay for any of the marketing or advertising. Like everything is free on my social media. Like, and the company besides that takes care of the rest. So that's just another thing off my shoulders, okay?
Okay, so what she's trying to do here is list some of the perks and benefits of being a part of iGenius. And if you don't know what iGenius is and what they sell, this is an MLM company that sells online education resources to teach you how to trade stocks and cryptocurrency. So there's no physical product involved. You're paying for knowledge, you're paying for training, you're paying for how to learn to do something. There's different levels of membership in iGenius. I'll put them on the screen here, and notice how she's boasting about getting 65% off of travel costs and that she doesn't have to pay for marketing and advertising and how great of a deal this is to be a part of iGenius. What she's not telling you is that she's still paying $175 a month for her iGenius membership. She's trying to make the point that being a part of iGenius is more profitable than being an influencer, which is laughable. She's paying a company $175 a month to be their salesperson. And iGenius isn't going to pay her anything at all unless she is successful at being a salesperson and selling the online courses to customers or recruiting them into the scheme as well. AKA, what she's doing in her MLM is the complete opposite of what an influencer does.
And besides that, let's just get like right down to it. I've seen people spend $50K or more to go to school to get a degree, right? And then either not use it, or they open a small business. And I've seen people like take out loans for 10K, 20K, 30K. The list goes on and on and on, okay? It costs significantly less for me to start my online business rather than the traditional route. Guys, times are evolving, times are changing. You no longer need to go into mountains of debts in order to prosper or make any money nowadays. You can start your business for as little as $100 all the way up to a couple $1,000. It's just, times are different, guys. Times are different. Anyways, that's a rant for another day. But if you have any more questions about affiliate marketing, or if you're ready to invest in yourself and get the ball rolling, DM Wealth and we can game plan on how we can get you started. But until next time, guys.
Okay, look, no one is arguing that college is expensive. I think we can all agree that the cost of higher education is outrageous, and that's an issue in itself. However, I would still make the case that going to college and getting a degree or investing your money and starting up a small business, those things are a much better investment as opposed to joining a cryptocurrency pyramid scheme. Statistics support that less than 1% of people who get involved with an MLM company will actually make any money at all from it. That same failure rate does not apply to college graduates or actual true small business owners. You have a much higher chance making a decent livable income as a small business owner or as a college graduate entering the workforce. It is true that in some cases that upfront investment to join the MLM is going to be significantly smaller than going to college or starting up your own business from the ground up. But it's also true that it is far less likely that you're going to see a return on that investment. In an MLM, you are much more likely to give that money to them up front and never see it again, where the alternatives like college or starting a business, you are paying a lot of money, but there's a much higher chance that you're actually going to receive some benefit out of that in the future. In conclusion to this whole clip, this is just another failed attempt to try and legitimize an MLM business opportunity by comparing it to things like affiliate marketing, influencing, small business owning, or college. It doesn't work. They cannot be compared. They're not even on the same playing field. And the MLM business opportunity is always the crappier option when compared to those other things. What I have next for you is a highly entertaining series of 3 screenshots of this Instagram DM exchange that was sent to me by a viewer. It starts off with this very long cold message. It says, "Hey blank, I hope you are all well. I'm just dropping you a quick little message as I spotted your account and wanted to say hello. I work with an online health and wellness franchise who are a holistic well-being company, and I am currently looking for new people who would want to look into working alongside me in the same way so that we could grow and learn together on how to monetize our social media platforms and work on self-development while also promoting health and wellness products we love as we go. Do you know about punctuation or periods? I feel like that would have been a little bit helpful here. If this sounds like the kind of thing you would enjoy, I would love to give you some more info and discuss it further. Okay. The person who received this message responds, "Hi, is this an MLM by any chance?" No, it's not an MLM. Okay, what's the business? So, I coach people on a form of marketing through your social media with the aim to promote holistic health and wellness and grow your social media presence in the process. You'll also have the opportunity to help others do the same if that is something you would enjoy. If you're looking for a social media-based side hustle, or even would one day like that to be your full-time job, this is an incredible way of doing it. Earning income is based off commissions from products sold through your very own personal website. You can earn while coaching others, and there are other opportunities to earn different monthly bonuses and also many incentives that come along with this. How does that sound to you, lovely? So it's not an MLM supposedly, but you also earn bonuses and incentives for recruiting other people? Okay, got it. Any last guesses as to what this company is? Think it to yourself right now. What MLM do you think this is gonna be? What is the business called? Arbonne. There it is. You can check out my website if you would like. Arbonne is an MLM, so I'll have to pass on this one. Arbonne is not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are in fact illegal. I didn't say pyramid scheme. I said MLM. Also in 2017, Arbonne was actually sued for being a pyramid scheme. And this is the most beautiful text exchange I think I've ever seen. I didn't say pyramid scheme. I said MLM. Mic drop, baby. Okay, projecting much? Now this text exchange, this is legit. This girl truly is an Arbonne. And I only say that because if I didn't know any better, I would think that this was satire. It just hits on so many boss babe MLM girl stereotypes that it almost makes you feel like it can't possibly be real, right? But it is, sadly. The cold messaging claiming that she works with a holistic health and wellness franchise, the evading of the direct questions, the claiming she's not in an MLM and then describing exactly what an MLM is, having a defense on the ready against being in a pyramid scheme when nobody actually accused you of that to begin with. Like, I'm just in awe at how beautifully this illustrates how scammy MLMs like Arbonne are. This poor girl, I hope she gets out of Arbonne soon, okay? Because this is such a waste of her time. These copy and paste cold messages with super long run-on sentences with way too much word vomit, and then being ready at any moment to defend yourself and your choices to be a part of the company. How exhausting. How wasteful. I'm sure there's so many other productive ways that she could be using her time, but this is what you sign up for when you join an MLM. This is a really big way that people try and find recruits. So sad. But this text exchange really is a true masterpiece. This is prime MLM top fails material right here. Next up, this is a reel from a Beachbody coach, also known as a body coach now. If you did not know, Beachbody is rebranding themselves. They are ditching the Beachbody name and its bad reputation, and they're moving forward with a fresh new name. If you want more in-depth information on that topic specifically, I did a whole video about it. I posted it last week. I can link it here and down below if you want to see that. And she says, "Me to my husband, I think I want to become a coach." Husband's point of view, it's a pyramid scheme. Nobody makes money doing that, only the people at the top. You're not a fitness trainer or dietitian. You eat a lot of dessert to be a coach and you don't have the time. We don't have the money for that. Me, well, he didn't say no. There's a lot of things I could say about this reel, but a lot of it's addressed in the caption, which says, "My husband did have some legitimate concerns when I told him I wanted to be an affiliate for Beachbody. Pyramid scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme. You sell products and services and earn commission. If you earn more money from your recruitment practices and your team building practices than you do from selling the product, that's a pyramid scheme. Your company can still be a pyramid scheme even if they sell a product. You just have to pay attention to the way the money is distributed. Only the people in the top make money. Yes, the people in this longer make more money. They've had more time to grow their customer base and team. That's just how it goes." That's not just how it goes. Being successful in an MLM or a pyramid scheme has nothing to do with the amount of time you've spent in the company. It has everything to do with how successful you are at recruiting. It is possible for somebody to join Beachbody today and recruit a ton of people and rank up really fast and make a lot more money than someone who's been in it for 5 years. Because if that person who was in it for 5 years hasn't done a successful job at recruiting people, they're not going to rise in the ranks and make the most money. It is true that your timing is pretty important. Getting in early where your recruitment pool is the biggest it's ever going to be, that is an advantage to you. So in that case, yeah, the people who have joined years and years ago, they probably have larger teams than people who join today simply because of market oversaturation. You're not an expert. You don't have to be a fitness trainer or dietitian. I'm not the expert, but I can point you to the ones that are. I share about the products and services I use and how they helped me. It's pretty dangerous that you admit that you're not an expert, you're not a fitness trainer, you're not a dietitian, but yet you are the one recommending certain meal plans and workout programs and supplements that people should be taking to optimize their health and fitness. You should have to be an expert to do those things, and the fact that you don't have to be an expert is a red flag in Beachbody. You like to eat desserts a lot. I do like dessert. You don't have to be at your goal weight. Find healthy ways to make some desserts and share that with others. You can make it work if you're prone to a sweet tooth. I don't have the time. He's right, I don't. We homeschooled, we have 4 kids, and are very active in the ministry. Time management is a skill I had to learn, and it's something I teach new business partners. If you don't have that much extra time on your hands, then it's really a shame that you're wasting it trying to recruit people into your MLM, because statistically, it's not going to be lucrative for you, and you're not going to make an amount of money back from it that is worth your time. We don't have the money. He's right, we don't. But isn't that kind of the reason to want to start? To help others and change your own financial situation around? We didn't have $40 for me to sign up. Since I'm very resourceful, I sold my coat on Marketplace to cover the cost. Again, it's very statistically unlikely that people who join an MLM are going to make any money at all. So any amount of money that you invest up front to get started, and regardless of what you had to do to get that money to get started, it's most likely going to be a waste. And that $40 to join is certainly not the only amount of money you're going to be spending towards this scheme. There is plenty of money to be spent down the road on the workout programs, on the meal plans, on the supplements that are all going to contribute to digging that hole of debt even deeper. My husband was reluctant, but we went ahead and did it. He said, the moment it starts costing us money, I'm done. I made my money back on day 29 into the business. So you're saying it took you 29 days to make back your $40 investment? Because if what you're saying is true and it costed you $40 to sign up, and then you're saying I made that back in only 29 days, that is a huge waste of your time. You deserve so much more than that. You deserve to be spending your time in so many other more valuable ways. You could have made that money back in like a 4 to 6 hour shift at McDonald's, but it took you 29 days to do it in Beachbody. He wasn't super supportive in the beginning, but had an open mind and was willing to let me give it a shot. Just know once the paychecks started rolling in, they changed their tune. It's been a great fit for us. I can be home with the kids, and it gave us an opportunity to increase the income in our household. Maybe this would be a good fit for you and your family. If you love fitness or nutrition and are open to the idea of sharing that on social media, this could be a great fit. I have a sneak peek group where you can learn more and ask any questions. To learn more, comment below or DM the word coach. If you would like to make dramatic reels and write mile-long captions and try and recruit people into the scheme that is Beachbody, DM me the word coach and you can do what I do. Oh my gosh, it's just sad. It's really sad, honestly. I wish so badly for these people that they didn't feel they have to create these massive Instagram posts all about defending their opportunity and their choice to be a part of it. If you have to spend this much of your time and energy defending your choices to be in an MLM company, that's a huge sign that whatever you're involved in probably isn't going to be in your best interest in the long run. The next thing I'm going to show you, this is a video of an Optavia rep making an argument as to how becoming involved with the company is going to help combat childhood obesity. Just like, even saying that sentence altogether is just ridiculous, and here's why.
Hey parents, so this message is for you. This time of year, we are really thinking about our kids' future. We're thinking about what they'll learn in school, how they'll better themselves, their friends, their new teachers, their new beginnings. But we need to talk about their current reality. Did you know that right now there are over 40 million children under the age of 5 who are categorized as overweight or obese? That's alarming. That's staggering. In the United States alone, there are over 40 million children under the age of 5, which is the average age of a kindergartner, who are currently overweight or obese. What does that mean? That means that there are a truckload of pre-existing conditions coming at them if they stayed on this path. That means that maybe they're food insecure. That means maybe they're nutrition insecure. That means that we have work to do as a generation of leaders, as a generation of adults. And maybe that's why this year alone, Optavia has had 1.2 million more clients than ever before. How can we change our past? How can we shift our future? And how can we teach our children?
Okay, she is right about one thing, that childhood obesity in the US is absolutely an issue. This is something we're struggling with as a society. However, she got the statistic wrong. She's trying to shock us with the statistic that 40 million children in the US alone under the age of 5 are obese. Wrong. Simply not true. According to the World Health Organization, it is true that globally there are 38.2 million children under the age of 5 that are overweight or obese. Globally. But according to the CDC, there's only 14.7 million children and adolescents in the United States that categorize as obese. The CDC does not give us a statistic for those under 5. So this number, 14.7 million, that is accounting for children and adolescents aged 2 to 19. We don't have that number for those just under 5. But if I had to guess, I would say that that number would be a few million, 2, 3, 4, 5 million children under the age of 5 in the US that are obese, not this staggering 40 million that she's claiming and that she is misleading us with. And I don't mean to be nitpicky, millions of obese children in the US is still a huge problem no matter how you look at it, but I'm pointing it out because this is a great example of how MLM reps will twist and misrepresent statistics to play in their favor and to support whatever pitch they're trying to make. Quite literally, what she's saying is false. It's not factual, and this happens all the time from MLM reps. They can say whatever they want. They can spread whatever misinformation they feel like, because odds are people aren't going to take the time to fact check them, and they're going to get away with it most of the time. Anyway, the point she's trying to make is that childhood obesity is a problem, which it is, even if she's overinflating the statistic to support her argument. And she's trying to say that by joining her team with Optavia, you can be that force for change. You can be that good example in your child's life of what healthy eating looks like, and you can combat childhood obesity going forward. And to that, I call complete and utter bullshit. Because Optavia is a starvation diet. Shameless plug for my Optavia deep dive, which I'll have linked below if you want more details about this horrendous company, but there are no healthy habits in sight with this company or with this diet program. Quite literally, you're paying hundreds of dollars a month for pre-packaged, processed snack foods, and depending on what program you're on, you're allowed to eat a certain number of these processed foods per day, and that's it. That's the diet. The daily calorie allowances on the Optavia programs are so low that they encourage you to not even exercise because you're not giving your body enough calories or energy to sustain physical activity. So trying to work out on the Optavia diet could actually be bad for your health. In Optavia, you lose weight because you're putting yourself into such a severe caloric deficit where you're burning more calories in a day than you are consuming. If I'm remembering correctly, the calorie allowances are like somewhere between 1,000 and 1,400 calories a day. Eating 5 servings a day of whatever this crap is and starving yourself and calling it health is a great way to model disordered eating habits to our children. Joining Optavia and following their diet plans is not the solution for childhood obesity in the United States. I can't even believe that that is a sentence that is coming out of my mouth, but that's the world we live in, folks, where we have people stuck in a pyramid scheme and starving themselves, telling us how we should be raising our kids to have healthy habits. I'm fired up off the Optavia clip. I'm even more fired up as we enter this one. This is a representative for the MLM company Bellamy, and her reel starts off by saying, calling all special needs mamas. Great. Off to a solid start here where she is making it abundantly clear what demographic she's about to prey on. But continuing on. When was the last time you truly did something for yourself? Something that makes you feel good, seen, confident, and accomplished. Something that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Something that you can do in between calling insurance companies and toting your kiddo to therapy. Something that will allow you to have a faith-filled love-filled, prayerful, encouraging community. You are more than a caregiver. And I think this says it's time to do something for you. It's kind of cut off. So this Bellamy hun is trying to make money off of other special needs parents who are desperate to just do something nice for themselves once in a while. Well, let me tell you something. Joining Bellamy isn't going to result in you doing something nice for yourself. It's going to result in you doing something nice for your upline or the person who recruited you. Because Bellamy reps are cut a check just for signing you up. It's in her best interest to get you into the company, not in your best interest. If you're looking to pamper yourself or treat yourself to something nice, for the love of God, don't join an MLM. That is high up on the list of the worst things you could do for yourself if you're looking for something to rejuvenate you or uplift your spirits. Don't fall for these predatory tactics, especially when they are so specific, where it's saying, calling all special needs mamas. You're the ones I'm preying on here, so listen up. It's crazy, okay? Take yourself out to dinner. Go get your nails done. Go get a massage. Go to the chiropractor. Go to the movies by yourself. Take your friend out for coffee. There are so many options out there for pampering yourself and taking time to care for yourself that do not require you to join an MLM company and buy into someone else's dream so they get a bonus check when you sign up under them. The last thing I have for you for this video is a photo of the CEO of Elamir basically admitting to being a pyramid scheme. This photo was posted by an Elamir rep back in August on Instagram, and she posted a screenshot of what their CEOs Van and Tuan Nguyen are saying. So the post from the CEOs says, checks cut 5 days early in Elamir. 1.2 million in commissions just paid out to the field in our first ever monthly run. And this Elamir rep who's sharing it to her Instagram says, my CEO is better than your CEO. This is so incredible, and we don't even have customers yet. So riddle me this. How is your company paying out over $1 million in commissions if the product isn't even for sale to retail customers yet? How does one make a commission on the sale of a product when there's no one to sell the product to? Right, you recruit people into the scam, they buy the product, and then you make your commission off of your recruits, not actual customers. This right here is a huge red flag that people are getting paid in Elamir without ever having sold a single product yet. Granted, this screenshot is a few months old. By this point, they are selling their product. Their one product that they have on their website. It's this sketchy, scammy little yellow square that dissolves on your tongue. Now, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but also toot, because back in July, I did a whole deep dive style video on Elamir, and I think it might be my favorite video I've ever created, because I showed and we talked about examples of reps who were joining this company and ranking up within days without selling a dang thing. Talk about a pyramid scheme, okay? Buying into a business opportunity where there really isn't a product for sale yet, and you're ranking up strictly based on recruiting other people to do it. And on top of that, some of the reps got caught photoshopping themselves taking the product. So there was some speculation that even the reps themselves hadn't had the product in their hands and they hadn't even tried it yet by the time they were promoting it. It's wild. There were so many sketchy things in that video about this company, but the main conclusion that we came to is that this has to be a true pyramid scheme. People are ranking up and making money without selling anything at all. I posted that video in July. Here we are seeing this post in August, pretty much confirming all of those assumptions. And then here's the CEOs admitting that their reps are making money before the company even launched to the public and before they ever sold a product. Wild. And with that, my friends, that's all I have for you today. What a roller coaster. If you've made it this far in the video, thanks for being on that ride with me. Again, if you come across anything that you feel kind of fits in line with the things that I show in these videos, you think it's kind of crazy and needs to be talked about, please send it my way. I would love to take a look at it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next one real soon.